Good Wednesday morning, John Montone, 1010 Wins, welcoming you once again to Facebook Live at 8:05 in the brand new, rewired, reconfigured, reset up Entercom podcast studio, the Big E, and radio.com, where you can hear this live event, as well as all of the great Entercom radio stations from coast to coast, including 1010 Wins, where you give us 22 minutes and we give you the world. Okay, we won the second game, so it wasn't a total loss, right, Mr. Met? Joining me this morning, I have a guest here in the studio. Are we going to get the guest on camera? Guest on camera?
John?
Yes.
I'm controlling the cameras. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right. Big intro to Chris the Pizza Pusha Barrett.
Good morning.
The Pizza Pusha. I thought, when I first read it, I thought it said the Pizza Pasha. And I said, he's in the Turkish military and he's making pizza. So this is...
Makes more sense with Pusha.
Pusha, yeah. You're the Pusha because you're pushing. So here's the deal. Chris's business out in Bensonhurst, in the great borough of Brooklyn, is Stoned Gourmet Cannabis Pizza.
Word.
Stoned Gourmet. I thought that's the pizza stone, but you actually sell pizza flavored with...
Infused with THC.
Infused.
Yeah.
Infused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. It's a pizza pot pie?
Hell yeah.
Are you stoned?
I am stoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm having a stoned day. I wish everybody a stoned day.
As soon as you walked in, I said,
He's arrived.
he must have eaten a few slices.
Yeah.
All right. So first, how do you get away with this? I mean, because I know there have been movements in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut to legalize cannabis, but it's not legal yet.
It's decriminalized.
Decriminalized, yeah. Okay.
And I just play the gray area. Like, we all know it's going to happen. And I'm more out there now than I was when I first started 2 years ago. My face wasn't... I really just started doing interviews and putting my face out there and people knowing who the Pizza Pusher was. Like,
I'm just going to dial 911 and they'll come up. And but you can...
yeah. Yo, I could use the press, honestly. My publicist is here. We'll get right on that story.
No publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah, I've thought a couple of times about calling them on myself.
Hey,
I sell a lot of pizzas now.
Yeah.
If they put me in the paper on the news in handcuffs with my chef outfit on, I sell a shit ton of.
Oh,
my bad. A lot of pizzas.
All right, this is the internet. I guess you'll get away with that. But it's a good pizza.
Yo, it's such a good pizza.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the THC.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, a lot of our customers say, like, we would order this pizza even if it wasn't cannabis pizza. Like, this is good pizza.
With the recipe, how'd you come up with it?
So I'm an Italian kid from Brooklyn. I
Your
like
name
pizza.
is Barrett. Should it be Barretto?
Nah, my dad's Irish. And my mom's Italian.
I see.
And but I was born and raised in Bensonhurst, so I knew pizza. And there was 3 famous like pizza places in my neighborhood, but I like things different about them. So I got the sauce recipe from one of them, the crust recipe.
What are the pizza places? You can name
No,
them. No, you don't want to give it. No. All right.
And if you're from Bensonhurst and you order my pizza, you'll be like, this pizza tastes like a mix of this and this. That's because it is that and that.
Hot the pie, one hot the pot pie.
Yeah.
Can you do that? You're a little Italian,
No, I don't got that.
No,
in
you
me.
don't have that.
I gotta have the outfit on.
Yeah, you do. Even after your morning blunt, you.
Yeah.
So you bake the pies, and the people eat them. They get baked.
Yeah.
And
it's
that's
like
the
a
purpose.
Great deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, I mean,
they get full.
They get full.
And they have a good meal.
So they cure the munchies while they're...
We sell more than just pizza also.
Yeah.
We sell gelato. We sell infused sodas. We sell cheesecake. We sell cannoli puffs. We sell chicken wings,
And they're all infused with THC.
ganja knots. Yeah.
What
Ganja knots, like our take on garlic knots. But we call them ganja knots.
Ganja knots.
Yeah.
Garlic knots.
They're amazing, too.
Ganja garlic knots.
Yeah, they're amazing. We're onto something.
Great. You can walk around with bad breath and be high. Jeez, what a service.
Who
you're
cares about the
providing.
bad breath when you're high?
But I mean, people coming in, you're not regulated like, say, a bar where if someone has too much to drink, they get behind the wheel.
Yeah.
I mean, people eating your pies, do they get wrecked, or is it a mellow? What is it?
So it depends on how much you eat. Like, you know, we nothing is like, I know there's places that have brownies, and you hear the stories. You eat half a brownie, and they had to call the ambulance.
I've seen people. I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard, and not even seen it. I've heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
I don't do that to people.
No.
You know, our experience is more like we want you to eat what you would normally eat in a sitting of pizza or chicken wings, or like if you eat 2 slices of pizza normally at the pizzeria, eat 2 slices of pizza. Have a soda. Together, they're gonna get you stoned.
Does it when you infuse it? Is there any flavor to the THC?
A little bit. Yeah, you know, before we rolled this out 2 years ago.
Rolled it out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that on purpose, didn't you?
I had a 6-month.
Too stoned to pick that up.
I heard.
Oh, you got it. All
I'm the
right.
pizza pusher. Of course, I got it. I got a ton of those. But before we had like a 6 month.
Pizza pot pie is mine.
Yeah,
that's mine.
And we had a 6-month process, and I would test. I'd have all my friends over for pizza parties at my house, and I would test not only the dosages, but also we could make it with no flavor, right? But we add a little flavor because they want to taste that in the pizza.
And what is that flavor? I mean, I have used the CBD oil because I work such a strange schedule, getting up at 3 a.m. And I read that it helps you sleep.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try it. Number one, it doesn't help me sleep.
Yeah.
Number two, it's got a kind of a funky taste.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No.
Yeah, like CBD.
But does the THC taste similar to the
no,
the CBD?
The taste is actually the marijuana.
By the way, I
plant.
think the fire alarm is going, so we're going to burn down. But
Yeah,
let's
we're gonna
just-
finish this
we'll
interview
finish
first.
This interview first. I agree. Yes.
Well, I'll light my blunt off that fire. So anyway, it was a consensus that everybody was like, you know what, don't overpower it, but let's leave some kind of cannabis flavor in it. So what we actually do is infuse olive oil. So we mix the olive oil with
Okay, so just
the
like you would
cannabis.
infuse olive oil with, say, garlic
Rosemary
or
or
something like that.
Exactly.
Or rosemary,
Yeah.
as the Italians
Yeah.
would say. Yeah, okay.
Cannabis, the new rosemary.
Well, the
new everything.
The new oregano, because if you remember a long, long time ago, some unscrupulous guys, and I've only heard of
Would
this,
sell oregano.
would sell oregano.
It was before me, but I heard that too. I would hear them
the stories. And the thing is, as soon as, and again, this is what I've heard, as soon as the users would open the bag, they go, "Ah!"
Yeah, you deserve it. I mean, if you gave somebody if you gave somebody your money and they gave you a bit, you deserve that.
You do. You started before. Okay, well, the flames have reached just one floor below
got
us.
time.
Don't worry. You started before you were doing the pizza. You were doing what, dinner parties with the?
Yeah, so in 2015, I moved to a place called Eureka, California.
2015, by the way, Mets in the World Series. That's okay. I'm sorry.
Have you
Eureka.
heard of Eureka, California?
Everybody's heard of Eureka.
Yeah, exactly.
Supposed to say Eureka.
Yeah, so I moved there, and I was invited to a dinner party, like a terrible one actually. Like a guy's wife that was up there cooked for a bunch of people, and they infused it. And at that dinner party, I was like, I could do this back in New York, but really nice.
But both good food,
Yeah, with
good tasty
and-
food. You
Yeah,
know.
so I started doing dinners. I would hire a chef, like this lady. She was dynamite. She would cook lobster, shrimp, ribeye steak, all infused, like crazy menu. But she would cook from 6 p.m. to midnight, and our events would go on to 4 a.m. At 2 a.m., the people were high and hungry again. Not for steak or lobster or shrimp, but for something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, tomorrow we're gonna try pizza.
Oh, there's your
There you
Brooklyn.
go, there
There's
you
your
go, it's coming
Brooklyn.
out.
Yo, tomorrow.
I said, yo, tomorrow we're gonna give these people pizza at 2 a.m. And the pizza was such a big thing that as we were doing the dinners, people would be like, yo, you're gonna do the pizza at 2 a.m., right? Yeah. They weren't even asking about the steak and the lobster. Like, you're gonna still do the pizza at 2 a.m. As time went on, when I was doing it in the end of 2015, going into 2016, no one was doing cannabis dinners in New York. As time went on, people started doing cannabis dinners, and at some point I was like, I'm going to stop doing the dinners. I'm going to focus on the pizza. And that was 2 years ago.
Thin crust?
No, thick crust.
Thick crust?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's like a true Brooklyn square. It's a square.
It's a square.
Yeah, it's a square.
Oh, so this is a little bit of the Chicago then, if it's that thick, no?
You know, like a good Brooklyn square pizza?
Brooklyn square pizza, yeah.
It's got some thickness to it.
A little heavy on the carbs, but maybe for the munchies,
it works well.
I don't want to say this, but it is all rolled into one. The getting high, the satisfying the hunger pangs.
It's like a revolving door we put them in, right? They eat to get high, to eat to get high. They can't get off the roller coaster.
6 days later, they're sitting there. Their stomachs are out to here. They've got their headphone, their earbuds
Hey, John,
in, and yes.
We got some comments.
Okay, sure, Tanya.
So,
By the way,
Sharon
Tanya Mercado, our producer across, I'm supposed to have glass between us so I could see her, but there's the great wall of intercom behind, so I don't see her, but now I see her on the screen. What do we have, Tanya?
Okay, so first of all, it's Bill Slattery's birthday, so
Happy birthday, Bill, regular contributor.
He says it's too early for pizza. It's breakfast time.
Okay, thank you. Very
not a true stoner. Those are words a true stoner would never speak.
Sherry, Keep the Faith says he should have brought samples for us.
Yeah, we talked about that, Sherry, and you know how much I love food and how important it is. But we thought, number one, we're not getting stoned because I do still have to drive the 1010 Winds mobile unit today. And number two, it would be a little
interesting.
Yeah, no,
that would be interesting. That would be good footage for my Instagram.
Yeah. And number two, it would be a little filling for the morning. But continue.
Steve Kastenbaum, he's
Stevie.
asking, does Chris also sell regular pizza, or is everything in the shop infused?
Everything's infused.
Everything is infused. Good question, Steve. Yeah, we covered everything they do between the garlic knots, the cannolis, the gelato. That's what sets Steve apart. Chris apart. Steve is also a Brooklyn lad.
Nice.
Yeah. So maybe he'll stop by. I don't. Who knows what Steve's personal habits are? I don't know. Okay.
Elaine O'Sullivan, one of our top fans. She's asking, is the sale of the pizza being discussed legal in New York State?
So, yeah, Chris, you answered that, but answer it now again. Is it legal, the sale?
It's not legal, no.
No.
It's like a gray area.
A gray area.
Yeah.
Should it be a psychedelic area?
It's coming. It's coming. This is the future. They already made it legal in Colorado. Mushrooms, like last week, they made mushrooms legal, and they made mushrooms legal.
This is good. Everybody loves mushrooms on their pizza. This is a natural.
No, this is the progression. This is the future of stone.
Except your mushrooms aren't going to be porcini or portobello.
They're real mushrooms, magic mushrooms.
Top fan Julia. She says that she needs to try this pie.
Hell yeah!
I figured it'll help you with your. Julia is a photographer. And just beautiful. She takes pictures of plants and streams and all manner of nature. And she's also a Seinfeld devotee, and she relates everything in life to Seinfeld episodes and keeps us laughing every morning.
Nice.
Your wife, Mary, wants to know, are you bringing dinner home tonight?
Very funny, Mary.
I could send a driver. I could deliver it. Let me know what time, how many people.
The last thing in the world is, do I want to see, is my wife high on your pizza.
No, come on, really? At home, at your house, home.
I don't think Mike would have a problem with
No,
that.
Mike would be fine. I don't think Mary wants to.
Dina
indulge.
Bolnick is saying she wants to see pictures of the pizza.
Pictures.
You could go to, you
yeah.
could find me at either the website is thepizzapusha.com.
And it's Pusha, like in Brooklyn.
Pusha.
Yeah, without the R. Pusha.
And on Instagram, my Instagram is I am the pizza pusher.
Sherry Keep the Faith
I
says
think
she
I've heard
hasn't
that
had
song.
breakfast yet, but now she wants pizza.
I am the Pusha man.
Hit us up on the gram. We open at noon.
Was that Steppenwolf? I am the Pusha man. I am the pizza pusher man. I am the pizza pusher man. I am the pusher man. Who was that? Okay.
I know the song you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember who. Okay, sorry, Tanya.
I might have to remix that one. I might have to look that one up and remix it.
I am the pusher. I am the pizza pusher man.
I might have to hire you. You do it better than me.
I am the pizza pusher man.
John Martin says we have breakfast pizza out here in Phoenix, but it's not that bad actually.
Okay, breakfast.
Elaine
breakfast
has a
pizza,
question
sure,
also.
Sure.
Elaine O'Sullivan wants to know: do you sell to minors?
No.
Okay, so you do ID?
We are very, very strict on not selling to people under 21. Like, that would be the thing that gets us in trouble. You know, so we try to we try our best not to do it.
So if you're planning on, like, you know, a party, a communion party, or an 8th birthday party,
This
your
might not
place-
be the best pizza.
Not the place.
Yeah.
Not the place.
Yeah.
Stay away from Stoned Gourmet Pizza in Benson.
Yo, funny story. The place I get my pizza boxes from, they're in Long Island, and they say this week they call me. Somebody called me from there and said, "We got a good promotion for you, free pizza boxes." But it had some new Disney movie coming out, advertised on it. And she's like, "How many you want me to send you? They're free." I'm like, "They're not really gonna work with my pizza." She's like, "No, what do you have? Square, round? We have both." I'm like, "Nah, you don't get it. They're just not for my pizza."
Yeah, but your
It's not gonna work.
customers could have walked out like, Bambi. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's it from the scroll right now. So you've got big things coming up. Do you have a sit down with Forbes? I understand.
Yes.
Boy.
Yeah, that's exciting.
You're taking off.
That's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, this is. I mean, and once the legalization comes, I mean,
It's I just really did it to get a head start. Like everybody,
a head start.
everybody's
a head start. You did it again.
everybody's gonna do it. Like there's gonna be copycats and full restaurants that their full menu is infused. I just have a 2-year head start, or maybe a 3-year head start.
Okay. Well, all the best.
Thank
This
you.
has been Chris, the Pizza Pusher Barrett, Stoned Gourmet Pizza out in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. And
Check us out on the website, thepizzapusher.com, or Instagram, I am the pizza pusher.
And by the way, I guess I should have had our lawyers write this up. I am not advocating
No,
that you
never.
eat
Never.
THC
I am.
infused pizza. Yes,
I
he's
am.
doing
He's
it
not.
for me. Hey, thanks, man. This has been
Thank you.
fantastic. Just want to remind you, Facebook Live at 8:05 comes to you only because of the world's greatest radio station, 1010 Wins, where you give us 22 minutes and we give you the world. By the way, as I was going to say, this is such a great deal, 22 minutes for the world. How much is a pizza? How much is a pot pizza?
$50.
$50.
Yeah.
All right. So not only am I not high, I'm cheap. So it's been nice talking to you. The News Watch never stops this morning. Lee Harris and Bridget Quinn are our anchors. Glenn Schuck is doing the follow-up of the helicopter crash in Midtown. I was in Times Square with the renewed debate about the world's oldest profession. Mark Renee in the Subway Series. And how about the ladies' U.S. soccer team, 13-0 over Thailand. I guess someone missed the extra point. Dean DeVore, it's a Dean's List day for AccuWeather. We've got the Wall Street, the entertainment. Karen Stewart, the roads and rails. You've got it all. Remember, the News Watch never stops. Never. 24/7, 365. You can tune us in. And if you're not near a radio, remember, on your phone, on your device, your pad, your laptop, radio.com. You get all the great Entercom stations, including 1010 Wins, our buddies at The Fan, CBS FM, coast to coast, as well as all of the great Entercom podcasts. So, thanks again, Chris. Thank you. Time to say goodbye, Tanya.
Goodbye, Chris.
Bye, Tanya.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow, all by my lonesome.